Hello children, did you watch the video of bridge course? Did you learn something? Okay, let's go to the first unit. What is history? Children, you had learned about history in your previous class, right? What did you learn from history? How is history helping you in the present day? Only when you know about the past, you can rectify your mistakes. Look at the picture. The first picture, family is so united without a mobile. Below, all are engaged with a mobile and no communication takes place. What is the result? The lady is feeding a cat instead of her baby, right? We need traces of history for the future, isn't it? Example, monument. If monument wasn't there, how will you know which dynasty it belongs to, who built it, and where is it located, right? Let's begin with the lesson, knowing the past. To know about the past, you need to know what is history. History is what happened way back when. It is who made it happen. It is where we started. History is why something happened and how we learned from it. History is a true story of humans in the past. It tells us about the ages that we have gone by since the beginning of our world. It also tells us how people lived in earlier times, what did they do every day, and how they grew crops, and much more. The people who study about history are called historians. Let's see the invention of writing. Writing system appears to have been invented independently at least 4 times in human history. First, in Mesopotamia, it's called cuneiform script. Egyptian writing, it's called hieroglyphic script. Chinese writing, pictographic script. Indus writing, it's also called as Harappan script. Writing and printing. The early humans actually wrote on cave walls, rocks, pillars, stones, silk, metals, clay tablets, and wood. Later, they invented printing machine. Chinese made a woodblock printing machine in AD 220 by B. Schenck. Later, Johannes Gutenberg introduced printing press in 15th century, and the first book which was printed was Bible. Importance of history. Is history important? Yes, of course. Who is the father of history? Herodotus. Can you see the picture here? History helps us understand what happened in the past and why. History helps us to understand the present in relation to the past. It provides us with an identity. It helps us to understand the society we live in. It explains why we should be a good and responsible citizen. It also teaches us to learn from the mistakes of the past and how to improve our present. Look at the pictures, children, here. The present to the past, responsible citizen, and new technology in history. While studying history, we will learn about some famous personalities. Look at the pictures here. The first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru. Napoleon Bonaparte, a great conqueror. Vasco da Gama, an explorer. Rani Lakshmi Bai, a brave queen of India. Dr. Abdul Kalam, Indian scientist and politician. Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation. Let's do some activities, children. All you need to do is to collect information about your parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents, and write a short history of your family. You can also paste a picture like this and make it more interesting. This is called the history of the family. Did you understand? Look at this picture. Grandmother is looking at the album and trying to recollect all the memories of her childhood. Don't you feel that you also need to make an album? Yeah? Yes. This is called personal history. Now listen carefully. When you read about when your parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents got married, you are reading about the events in the past. When you learn about the things that happened in the past, you are learning history. Is it clear, children? So far? Yeah? Great. Let's see what is prehistory. Prehistory is a period where before writing was invented. It is a period when human beings did not know how to read or write. There were no written records for this period. Prehistory extends from the emergence of our first ancestors about 5 million years ago to the invention of writing about 5,000 years ago. You can see how historians divided history into two: prehistory and history, which you had learned last year. Prehistory talks about Paleolithic and Neolithic. They learnt the use of fire and agriculture. History, they learnt the invention of writing, and it was divided into 4 groups: ancient age, medieval age, modern age, and contemporary age. Look at the picture: prehistoric hunter-gatherer societies. Early humans used to always move from one place to another in search of food and water. Later, they settled near the rivers and learnt the use of fire and agriculture. People learnt how to make use of stone. Here we have the evidences. The archaeologists are interested in how people of the past lived, worked, traded with others, moved across the landscape. The remains like cave paintings, bones, tools, weapons, stones gives us a brief description on the account of the past. We came to an end of history and prehistory. Next class we will learn about the sources of history, the time and history, geography and history, how they are connected. Alright, bye-bye. Thank you.